guys and welcome to my kitchen. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to make peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. So we're going to be starting off by creaming 125 grams of softened butter. The butter mustn't be melted and it's important that it is soft enough. Okay, so room temperature basically. Then we are going to be adding a half a cup of white sugar. And half a cup of brown sugar. As well as a half a cup of peanut butter. I use the Black Cat peanut butter. I'm just going to estimate this. And now we are going to cream this until it's light and fluffy, and this is quite an important part, especially if you want to see those cracks on your cookies at the end. Okay, so at this point you can see that it's starting to become more pale in color, but there is quite a lot of peanut butter and butter stuck on the edges. So it is good to give it a pause and then just clear the edges so that everything gets mixed well together. Also at the bottom. I've made this using a normal hand mixer before. And that actually gave me a bit more control with this part. Okay, so here you can see the color of the mixture that you want. It's quite pale and it looks quite light. And now I'm going to be adding 1 egg and beating that a bit further until the egg is well incorporated. Okay, so now that the egg is well mixed, I'm going to be adding 1 1/4 cup of flour. I'm just estimating over here. And then half a teaspoon of baking powder. And half a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. Right, now I'm not going to mix this too vigorously. We literally just want the flour to be mixed in with the rest of the butter and sugar and peanut butter. Right, so that's all we want. There is still some flour and stuff on the side, but we will just mix that in with a spatula. Okay, so now I'm going to just get all this dough off. And now I'm going to add 1 cup of chocolate chips. Okay, that's just less than 1 cup, but it's fine. If you want more, then feel free to do so. And now I'm going to be using a spatula to mix the excess flour and the chocolate chips in with the rest of the dough. So before I start rolling these into balls, I'm just going to preheat my oven to 180 degrees. So in order to roll your ball, you're going to take enough dough to roll a ball that is not too small or not too big. And remember that the size of your cookie is going to determine the time that it takes to bake. Okay, so I like to go for a size that sort of fits in the palm of my hand, like this. Okay. Right, now before we pop these into the oven, what I like to do is take my 2 fingers and just gently give each ball a little press. So these cookies are going to bake for a total of 10 minutes, but I usually put them in for 5 and then flip them around halfway through for another 5. So after 10 minutes, this is what your cookies are going to look like. And you can see the beautiful cracks that I was referring to. Just remember that the biscuits are still soft now, so you're going to have to use a lifter to get it up and then onto a cooling rack for a few minutes so that the cookie can harden. Right, so from here on, you can either bake the rest of your cookie dough until you've got no more left, or you can actually freeze the cookie dough. It freezes quite well, and then you just let it defrost overnight and follow the exact same baking process.